And now, with your gaming news for the week, Kaceytron.
Hello everybody and welcome to your gaming news. I am your host Kaceytron, bringing you the latest in gaming news. How is everybody doing today? Welcome and good evening to everyone and welcome to your gaming news. I will be your gaming news host Kaceytron with the latest in gaming news. So first of all, today we have a pretty interesting story to start off with that comes all the way from California, and that story is about Overwatch. A lot to say about Overwatch. This weekend, actually, the newest Blizzard game, Overwatch, known as being the newest Blizzard game with shooting guns as well as hats and different other maps in it to play on. This weekend, the game Overwatch actually extended an invitation to countless other accounts on battle.net. All accounts have been flagged for the upcoming beta test weekend. This includes the Americas and Europe gameplay regions. So, Overwatch, Blizzard's newest game, actually did send out thousands upon millions more of invitations to players in the field, out in the gaming field, who were interested, who had signed up for the beta. And as you can see, it did get 636 retweets as well as 1,013 likes. So that's a lot of retweets and likes to have, and the game overall does not seem to be doing very well. They did seem to extend out a lot of invitations, but at the same time they actually failed to send out an invitation to professional girl gamer Kaceytron, who actually tweeted earlier today, quote, "I still haven't gotten an invite to play Overwatch. Sorry guys, I was hoping to be able to play it for you all." Fans and viewers alike were disappointed at the professional girl gamer's inability to play the game because she was not invited to the game, which brought up a lot more controversy as far as Overwatch goes. There's actually been a lot of controversy with the game that Blizzard has released, and the controversy kind of started in the beginning where the Blizzard, the battle.net, the people at Blizzard seem to be only sending invites to the popular people, and that is actually whenever the game was nicknamed as Only Watch instead of Overwatch. That's kind of a play on words, and it has kind of gone downhill as people don't seem to be really happy with where the game is going. People seem to be kind of disappointed with the game and kind of where the game is heading as far as where the game is going, and which also brought people to the conclusion is they aren't giving invites because they don't want people to know how bad the game is yet. That's really the only plausible conclusion we can be left with, is that they're seemingly not sending out a lot of invites to the game because, speaking from a news and a reporter's point of view, maybe they're not sending out invites to the game because the game isn't good. So the less invites they send out, you know, the less likely the chance of people realizing that it's not a good game would happen. And that's really kind of what they're looking for. You know, the truth is, if people find out now that the game isn't good, then no one's going to pre-order the game, because there's going to be people finding out, so they kind of need to keep this low. So while they're making this beta out to be, you know, some all-inclusive beta and that they're inviting millions of people, the truth is they're not. They're probably only inviting a few people to kind of keep it on the down low that their game isn't very good. And really that brings us to realize, realize, realize. And that's kind of a play on words. But you know, people who know the truth are going to know that, you know, it's all a sham. You know, and that's kind of just what I wanted to bring you with this story. I wanted to bring you with this story that, you know, Overwatch isn't good. Take it from me, an actual news source. Next in gaming news, some really interesting things going on in Cloud9. Cloud9, or as some people have come to call it, C9 for short. There's a lot going on in the team, and Cloud9 is a professional team in both League of Legends, as well as Hearthstone, as well as Counter-Strike Go, and many other games. They've been able to kind of, you know, keep the gameplay going with this, and they actually, the team Cloud9, or as some of you may know, the team as C9, actually has invited 2 more players to the roster. People were very surprised at the people that they had chosen, but they weren't necessarily that surprised. And overall, tensions seemed to be going really well, and people were taking to the new team members. The new team members are actually Bunny Fufu, a beloved League of Legends player who has taken the hearts of thousands upon millions for his support gameplay, and he's been added to the roster as a support. He's going to be playing support for Cloud9 in the future. And then there's also there's also Rush, who has been added to the roster as a jungle person. So those are 2 new people, and they're on the team, so they're going to be a lot of new dynamics with that. So there's a lot of new dynamics with the Cloud9 team, or the C9 team, and you know, they're probably getting to practice really hard here because there's so much going on with there's so much going on in game. There's a lot for them to, right now we're in preseason of League of Legends, so it's important that, you know, during the preseason they're taking this time to kind of learn how to work together as a team. And our sources tell us that they are working together really well as a team, and that there seems to be a lot of good sportsmanship behavior going on. And you know, that's just really great for that. This is actually the here we have the new members of Cloud9, and in one of the pictures we have Bunny Fufu, and in the other picture we have Rush. I'm not sure who's who in the picture. I'm not sure who is who in the picture, but judging from the picture, they do have like pretty similar haircuts, and it seems like the person who styled their hair, I'm not sure who styled their hair, but maybe the same person styled their hair, and that may be why they have the same haircuts. And I would say I'm not sure which one is which in the picture. Actually, sources have just told us on the Kaceytron Gaming News channel only, we have breaking news. Bunny Foo is actually on the left side and Rush is actually on the right side. So that's kind of some interesting dynamics going on in the League of Legends competitive community. And, you know, we're really interested to see more from the Cloud9 team. We're really interested to see more from the Cloud9 team and what more they have to bring to us as far as, you know, the gaming goes. And, you know, really excited for, you know, if you guys are watching right now, Rush and Bunny Foo, which I'm suspecting you are, congratulations, and I'm so happy for you. Next, in gaming news, we have a very special story. Actually, this all happened yesterday. Tensions ran high yesterday whenever a professional girl gamer by the name of Kaceytron accused Wreckful of not following her back on Twitch. This all was actually something that occurred yesterday while both the streamers were streaming. It was a very tense moment, and it was a very tense moment. I know that a lot of people felt, you know, they were kind of at, you know, they didn't really know what to do because, you know, a lot of people love Kaceytron and a lot of people love Wreckful, and whenever they heard that Wreckful had done something like this to the professional girl gamer Kaceytron, they, you know, they were kind of like, you know, maybe Wreckful isn't that great. And Kaceytron had actually sent out a series of tweets over the past month reminding Wreckful to follow her on Twitch, and he did respond probably about 3 weeks ago to one of the tweets that he would be following her back on Twitch, but even to this moment, he has actually refused to do so. These are just some of the tweets that the professional girl gamer had sent out to Wreckful, in no particular order. Hey Wreckful, was just wondering why you haven't followed me back on Twitch yet. I'm following you, ... It's okay, but you still haven't followed me. Just go here and press the follow button. Still haven't followed me back. Is it because you're emasculated by a girl who can play games better than you? So as you can see, Kaceytron seemed to be being pretty tasteful about the whole thing while not seeming to get any response back nor a follow back from Wreckful. And after trying for about a month, Kaceytron actually released this official statement to Kaceytron Gaming News officials. This is actually exclusive. I've reached out to Wreckful several times and have expressed great gratitude to him, as he was somewhat of a hero of mine. I'm not dying, but I told him that it was one of my dying wishes to be followed by him. He ignored me, and it's just really sad. I guess it kind of goes to show some people just can't accept whenever another person is a greater gamer than they are, especially Wreckful. And, I think at this point we can probably, Wreck full of himself would probably be a better name. And whenever Kaceytron Gaming News sources asked Wreckful to comment on the scene that occurred yesterday, the former World of Warcraft player, now casual virtual Cardstone player, has refused to comment. He still has continued to not follow the professional female gamer. Brian Wreckful Bernstein has refused to comment on the situation. Okay, and then another really interesting story I have for you guys today. This actually happened yesterday, live on stream. Oh wow. Oh wow. And actually this just in with breaking news. Oh wow. And it's finally happened. Wreckful, this just in with breaking news. Wreckful did actually follow Kaceytron. Wow. Breaking news, guys. This is at Kaceytron Gaming News only. Wreckful, the former professional gamer, has just followed Kaceytron back on Twitch, and what a great moment this is in gaming history, and it's just really great to see these two minds working together, and I think that they're going to bring a lot to the table as far as gaming goes. And you just think of two of the greatest minds in gaming coming together as one and following each other. I think this is a true turning point for gaming as a whole. Just what a beautiful moment in gaming that we all got to experience live tonight on twitch.tv/Kaceytron during gaming news. Sorry for that interruption. And now back to the story. Yesterday, Kaceytron was actually promoted to Silver 1. This was an extremely intense moment in gaming. People in the audience were blown away with this moment in gaming history, and I actually have a clip of it that I want you guys to see. Oh wow. And I've been promoted to Silver 1, so like I said, I'm climbing the ladder. That's awesome. That's awesome. Just a very intense moment in gaming yesterday that you guys witnessed. People all over the world are still blown away at the hurdles the professional girl gamer is making. And there was actually a very touching speech afterwards where the professional girl gamer Kaceytron promised her fans that she would be getting diamonds soon. Let's go ahead and watch that speech now. I'm doing really well. I'm going to be gold soon. I'm going to be gold by probably the weekend. I thought you were diamond. I'm going to be diamond soon. I'm doing a bronze to challenger series, so... Okay. That was a touching speech that Kaceytron actually delivered to her fans yesterday after she was promoted to Silver 1. And that was the touching speech that she gave to her fans, in which she promised them she would be getting diamond, quote, soon. And, you know, people couldn't be more than excited and happy for it. So, what an inspiring moment in gaming history, and just what a great thing to have on here today with everything that's going on to be able to share that with you. And now I'm actually going to be doing an interview. Okay. It seems like my interview actually has canceled. So I was actually going to have an interview with someone, but they canceled on me. So we're not going to be having an interview because the interview they kind of canceled last minute. And okay, actually I have somebody else for the interview. Hold on, I have somebody else for the interview. Okay, hold on just a second. Okay, okay, hold on, let me get a picture really quick of, sorry guys, this usually doesn't happen. It's kind of last minute changes. So if everybody could please just, we'll be doing the interview in just a moment. Hold on, I need to get a picture of, hold on just a second while I get a picture so people can kind of like know what, I'm sorry guys, this usually doesn't really happen. Usually I'm very well prepared for this, but okay. Let me just screenshot that really quick, and just a second, guys. I'm almost got this set up. Okay.
Hello?
Hello, is this Vanqswisher? Is that how you pronounce it? Vanqswisher? I just want to make sure
Yeah.
I'm saying your name right. That I'm
Yeah, you
speaking
got
to.
it.
Thank you so much for coming in at such short notice. I really appreciate that. Just kind of to, get things started off here. Do you want to tell me a little bit about yourself and what you think qualifies you for the job?
Sure. Well, I am a college student who is really working
Oh,
hard in
wow.
the Hearthstone community. I've been doing lots of really good things for like a bunch of these like other teams, but I'm kind of just like sitting underground right now. Nobody knows about me yet, but
Uh-huh.
soon I'm just gonna explode. So like it's your chance. I'm gonna really do some big things soon.
Oh, some big things. Wow. Like, what are those big things that you're going to be doing soon, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, currently I'm working on rank one legendary in
Oh,
Hearthstone Heroes of
wow,
Warcraft.
that's amazing. Have you ever achieved a rank one legendary position
Yeah, multiple times.
multiple times? So, usually, like, you'll achieve these positions multiple times.
Oh, it's easy. Yeah,
Uh
it's
huh.
really easy. Hmm.
Oh, so you have a really easy time with it?
Oh, yeah, yeah. I
Oh,
mean,
that's,
I already have a couple finishes for top 10. I even
oh, a
played the
couple
BlizzCon
finishes.
qualifier.
How
Yeah, the
many
qualifier for it.
how many times would you say that um, you finish during a session? And like whenever you finish, are there any like issues like later in the session, or do you have any like issues bouncing back?
Um, well, I mean, when it comes to a game like Hearthstone, if you're me, sometimes
Uh-huh.
you're just really unlucky. But
Yeah, but
even
there's
even though I'm
some
really
other
unlucky,
games that you play, right?
yeah, because people just make so many mistakes that I just eventually I just climb back. You just gotta keep working towards your goals. You know.
Okay, now kind of getting back to Hearthstone, what would you say some of your weaknesses are whenever it comes to Hearthstone? And
My weaknesses.
yeah,
Well, sometimes like you're playing
would you
and
say that you take Hearthstone too seriously at times?
yeah, yeah, I take the game really seriously.
Yeah,
Like
I know
I'll
that.
I'll I'll break
Mm-hmm.
things, you know,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes. So like, if
Oh,
someone would kill me, and I'll just take my chair and I'll throw it against the wall or something like that, you know.
oh, so you do have some issues with violence.
Yeah, yeah, that's the problem. Sometimes. Oh,
Um,
no, 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 I don't have any.
any?
I don't have any issues. No, 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 not violent. I'm not violent. Don't get me
Okay.
wrong, you know.
No felonies or misdemeanors or anything like that that I should know about that are going to be covered in the background check.
Do we have to be honest
Um,
with that?
yeah, you have to submit to a background check and
Um,
also a urinalysis.
well, I think it got expunged, so I don't have any. No, no,
Okay,
it was when I
okay,
was
we
a
can
minor.
talk
It's not a
about
big
that.
deal, you know. Yeah.
Kind of just getting back on topic here. Um, what would you like to be? Where would you like to be in your career about 5 years from now?
Hmm. Well, right now, I'd honestly, my goal is to join uh, a really good Hearthstone team, so that way I can just play Hearthstone for the next 5 years.
So
You know.
you're expecting to play video games as a career. You're
Yeah,
expecting.
I'd like to be a professional guy gamer for the rest of my life.
Have you thought much about that? Do you really think that Hearthstone is still going to be a thing in 5 years?
Oh, for sure, for sure. There's just, it's just like World of Warcraft, but better.
Okay. What's your ideal company?
Um, my idea of an ideal company would probably involve something with video games, like like
Mm-hmm.
like Grand National Champions has to offer, and a girl team manager is always something I've kind of been interested in having.
Oh,
You know?
have you? Do
Yeah,
you do
yeah.
you like being kind? Do you like it whenever girls get like kind of bossy with you?
Oh, oh, yeah. It's nice.
Yeah. I
Mm.
mean, is that something that you can handle?
Yeah, I mean, I can follow orders from the
You
opposite
can
sex.
you
I
can
think.
follow orders pretty well. Well, that's good
Yeah,
because
yeah.
sometimes I like to give out a lot of orders. Um, is there any situation where you might like not do what I tell you to because you might not feel comfortable with what I'm asking of you?
Um. Well, define what's an uncomfortable situation you might put me in.
I may ask you, I may need something fixed in my house and I may need you to come over and see to it. Um,
Oh yeah, I've got like a toolbox. I
okay.
can I can like fix faucets and stuff like that.
Yeah, because I do kind of actually have a faucet issue in my house right now and it's leaking. So,
Mm.
that just might be an example of something. Um,
Yeah, I love fixing leaky faucets.
um, why should we hire you?
Well, just like I was saying before, I mean, this is a professional gaming team, and I'm really just waiting to be discovered. I
Hmm.
just beat people on the Hearthstone Legend ladder every day. Just you
Have you
know,
ever who are some people that you've beat? Have you ever beat Reckful?
oh yeah, I've beaten Reckful.
What would you say about Reckful as a player of Hearthstone?
I think he likes to try and bring new things to the table, and we really appreciate that here in the Hearthstone community.
Do we? I
Yeah,
mean,
it's
do we
it's
really? I mean, how much new things is he really bringing to the table?
I mean, every week right
I
now, there's
mean,
new cards
do
coming
you
out.
really think he's bringing that much to Hearthstone? Because I mean, I don't know if he really is. I mean,
Ooh.
I'm not trying to answer, for you, but I just
Mhm.
don't. I
Well, I
don't
mean,
know, like everybody's talking about Reckful, and it's like I don't know,
not
like
everybody.
what is he really doing? It looks like he's just having girls over at his house, sitting in the chairs behind him.
Mm, wow. Well, I mean, not everybody's meant to be like the best in everything.
So you're saying that he's not the best?
At Hearthstone? Well,
Yeah, like,
I don't know. I don't know about that.
like I mean, if you were to, you know, what rank would you say Reckful really is?
I think he's an average
So you think
rank
he's
five.
just he's about a rank 5? You think he's a pretty average
I don't
player?
know what rank is he right now. It's probably about rank five
Um,
or something.
yeah, so you'd say he's rank 5.
Oh,
From your experience as like a top Hearthstone player, like how much better would you say you are than Reckful?
um, well, probably just like slightly better, because there's a lot of luck in a game like this.
How much better would you say I am than Reckful if I were to ask you a
Well,
question like
honestly, you
that?
must be significantly better. I don't
Yeah,
think that either of us really stand a chance in the game against you.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, what did you like least about your last job?
Oh, well, I was serving people food, so like I hate it when they ask me to bring them ketchup. I hate it. And then like special little things they want on their salad, like no, I'm not taking the raisins off. Like it comes with them, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does customer service mean to you?
Oh, it means a lot. It means a lot to me. You got to be nice to people because you got to sell yourself, If you don't sell yourself, then you're not going to make the big bucks.
Um, when were you most satisfied in your job?
When was I most satisfied with in my job?
Yeah, in your previous work.
Well, in my previous work, it was really nice, just like getting off and having things to do with people in real life. But I've kind of given that up now.
So you're ready to just like completely throw yourself into this job.
Yeah, I'd kind of just like to sit on my computer all day now from this point on. I'm
Um,
kind of getting old.
uh-huh. So how old are you?
I'm 24.
Okay. Um, what can you do for us that other candidates can't do for us?
Well, I mean, I wasn't exactly prepared for that question. You got me right on the spot. What can I do for you that other people can't? Well,
Is there
besides play
anything that you
Hearthstone
can
really
bring
well,
to
I
the
think
table?
I don't have enough talents. I mean, I'm really good at Hearthstone. That's good, right?
I mean, that's good, but this might require
I
a
can
lot
fix your
more.
faucet. I mean, what else do you need from me?
Um, why are you leaving your present job? And why are you looking for something else?
Well, like I was saying earlier, I'm just done with the real world shenanigans. I'd like to stay on my computer from now on, and just play video games, be the best.
Well,
Yeah.
and then finally, are you willing to relocate if that's something that is needed?
Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely down to relocate as long as it's a place that's, not too hot. I don't like the hot weather.
Uh-huh. Okay. Before we end this, do you have any questions for me?
Um, yeah, I was possibly wondering like where I'd have to relocate to, and then what being a professional guy gamer might have in store for me, like so I can
Um,
have an idea about what my future with your team might be looking like.
as far as relocation, I can't really say particularly where you could be asked to relocate to. Possibly China,
Oh,
possibly Japan, possibly Tokyo, which is a city in Japan.
I really like China. I'm okay with the
Yeah.
China thing. Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah,
The
maybe
girls over
somewhere
there
like
love
that.
Hearthstone players.
Yeah, and
It's
it's
true. It's
very
true.
competitive over there.
Yeah.
But on the other side, maybe possibly the California area. As far as being a professional gamer, I can't really tell you what it has in store as I'm not really a professional gamer. I'm more so a news anchor interviewer, but I can give you several sources to reach out to. Um, I can give you several sources to reach out to. I actually know of a few that I've interviewed on here in the past. If you want me to
Hmm.
leave you with those, with
Yeah,
that
yeah.
contact information, but overall, thank you so much for coming in, and thank you so much for your time with
Yeah.
this. And possibly after I'm done interviewing the other people that could be considered for this position, I may extend an offer to you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Thanks a lot, Casey, for this opportunity. I really appreciate it. And you're hot, so I'll talk to you later.
So that was, now I'm going to go ahead and ask, would you hire him? Yes, no. So I'm going to straw poll it now. Go ahead and vote on the straw poll. Oh, there's not breaking news. I apologize. That was a mistake. Really close here, guys. And it looks like a lot of people are saying that they would hire him. So, what a great interview, guys. What a great interview, and what a great gaming news tonight.